Welcome back to the channel and to the last episode of the Manitoulin Island Getaway video series. If you haven't already done so, check out the other videos of the series. The link is in the description. In this episode, we stopped at Bridal Veil Falls, drove all the way to the west side of the island at Meldrum Bay for a spectacular sunset, and admire the views along Mindemoya Lake before heading back home. After our morning hike of the Cup and Saucer Trail, we slowly spent the afternoon meandering along the country roads. We're making our way to the village of Kagawong to check out the Bridal Veil Falls. Kagawong is a picturesque village with a harbor view. There is a platform that would lead down to the bottom of the falls, but because of COVID-19, the stairs were closed to visitors. The fall is approximately 11 meters high or 35 feet. And the water source is the Kagawong River, which flows between Lake Kagawong and Lake Huron. After the falls, we decided to head to the western point of Manitoulin Island to a place called the Mississagi Lighthouse, west of Meldrum Bay. It was going to be a couple of hours drive from Kagawong, but by the time we get there, we would have a nice sunset. Why did we decide to go all the way there? Well, it was a point on the tourist map, so we drove in that direction, followed the GPS directions for the Mississagi Lighthouse Road. Before we got there, we passed by the village of Meldrum Bay. There's a marina center here too. The sun was already low in the horizon. We spotted a family of deer along the road. For us city dwellers, this was a highlight. So it went from asphalt to gravel road. Packed gravel. We're heading towards the Mississagi Lighthouse for the sunset. I think we're still on the right way, on the right road.
I hope so.
So we got on the Mississagi Lighthouse Road, but then we noticed that the road to the lighthouse was blocked. So after coming all the way from the middle of the island to have the path blocked was truly disappointing. We turned back to the village of Meldrum Bay and stopped at the little harbor to watch a glorious sunset. The next day, we rose with the sun. This was our last day on Manitoulin Island. These are the grounds of the Twin Peaks Bed and Breakfast Inn. We stayed here during our trip. I'm here by the shoreline of Lake Mindemoya, one of the many inland lakes that dot Manitoulin Island. The inn was very close to the eastern bank of Lake Mindemoya. We briefly stopped there for one more time. Instead of driving straight to the bridge at Little Current, we opted to drive along the southeast route around Lake Manitou and up along Highway 6. We stopped at High Falls to take in the sight of the waterfalls from the top down. Then we continued our drive up to the bridge at Little Current, where we formally exited Manitoulin Island.
North Channel.
These are our bridges that span between islands, so that's how we can island hop from Espanola all the way down to Manitoulin Island. Our time on Manitoulin Island was memorable. Late autumn meant that many summer establishments were closed for the season, but it also made for an uncrowded getaway. We were mostly by ourselves when we hiked the Cups and Saucer Trail 2 days in a row. Generally, we were the only one walking along the sandy shorelines and watching the glorious sunsets unfolding in front of us. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe and be notified of more upcoming videos.